we are off. Your favourite Hufflepuff, Sam Thompson here, and I am incredibly excited to be celebrating Back to Hogwarts Day with all of you here at Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter. Now, today is the day for us fans to come together and celebrate our shared love for all things Harry Potter. Now, this year, we're celebrating in style with an online show specially created for Back to Hogwarts Day. Now, we're also marking the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban film, so we may just throw in a few related surprises. This is a double celebration after all, and because it's a double celebration, we're going to be having an exciting competition with 2 prizes that can be won. Viewers in the UK and Ireland can be in with a chance to win either a replica firebolt or a stack of official Harry Potter merchandise. And if any of you at home think it's time to introduce that competition, well, you've hit the bludger on the head. To kick things off, I need a little help though, so everyone, please welcome Marianne, an official interactor from the studio tour. Hello, Marianne.
Hello, Sam.
Now, it is competition time, so Marianne, I think we all know, what is it that you are holding?
This is one of our extremely precious golden snitches.
Yes, it is, the elusive golden snitch. Now, throughout our show today, there will be a number of golden snitches for you at home to find. Some will be easy, like this one, which will count as the first. Some might be hiding in the back of our shot, and some may be dropped in by our VFX team and go flitting across this screen. We're not going to make it easy on you, and it's up to you to prove that you have the keen eyes of a seeker and count them all. One lucky viewer with the correct count will find themselves the winner of either the replica firebolt or the merch bundle. I really want the firebolt. All you need to do to enter is visit the URL in the video caption, agree to the terms and conditions, and submit your answer along with contact details. And as a reminder, this competition is only available to those of you watching from the UK and Ireland. Full T's and C's available when you enter. And don't worry, we won't use your information for any purpose other than contacting you if you are one of the 2 winners. That's your first snitch of the show in the bag, and that's 1 snitch closer to potentially winning a prize. But now I'm standing here with the Hogwarts Express behind me and a beautiful golden snitch with a lovely Marianne right in front of me, and I'm starting to feel a little bit underdressed for our special Back to Hogwarts Day show. I think it's only right that I slither into something a little bit more comfortable. I know just the place to go, so come with me.
There's only one place we're going to get all of this. Diagon Alley.
Welcome to the set of Diagon Alley, the perfect place to sort out my very own Back to Hogwarts outfit. Now, as you all know, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is being released in just a couple of days, so I think I might choose an outfit to help get me in the mood. Obviously, I am a proud Hufflepuff, so naturally, I'm going to need to be repping house colours. Let's just hope there's somewhere around here that I can get my hands on some quality Quidditch clobber. That will do nicely. Well, look at this. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Now, I could just move it on, but I've got a better idea. I did tell you we'd have a few surprises along the way. And here to help me with our second one is Calvin. He's also an official interactor here at Warner Brothers Studio Tour London. Welcome, Calvin, to our Back to Hogwarts show. Now, before we explain to everyone at home exactly what this is all about, I have a very serious question for you, okay? Who is your favourite Marauder? Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot or Prongs?
Oh, I think it's got to be Padfoot. Just
Why?
because he's got luscious hair like you and I do.
Yeah. Like me, I like that you put me in that as well. Now, all right, Calvin, enough stalling. Let's tell the people at home what they want to know. What's in the boxes, Calvin?
So here we have an official Harry Potter trunk, full to the brim with official Harry Potter merchandise. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to put on as many items as you can. And at the end of the 60 seconds, whatever you're wearing will make up the merch bundle that's one of our competition prizes. And don't worry, if you're not the same size as Sam, we'll get everything for you in the size of your choosing.
That is unbelievable, and I've got to say, I love your energy so much. Now, Calvin, a challenge like this needs a perfect name, and I think I may just have the one. I'll call it the Hog War It All Express. Help me. Help me.
I'm not sure it's your best work.
No, no! I didn't really think that one through, did I, to be fair? Let me work on the name, but in the meantime, if everybody's ready, let's go. Right, let me get this off first. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Okay. Oh, I like the antlers first.
And you want that? Yeah, go for it.
He asked me what I wanted the most, and I did say this, to be fair.
We ain't got much time. That's cool.
What about woolly hat on top of that?
Get a hat. Oh, and a scarf. We need a scarf.
Of course. Yeah. Gloves, of course. Get the gloves on. Now, you could obviously have a lot of this stuff. You know, I'm basically showcasing this for you. Yeah, get the cap on. It's not. We're halfway already. I need to get a jumper. Get me in.
Okay.
Get me one of these. I cut down time jumping the buttons. It's just going on. Yep, handbag, please.
Go for it.
Yep. And another jumper on top. It's going to go over the shoulders. Shirt, t-shirt. Here we go. I've got no fingers.
Go for it.
I've got no hands.
You got it.
Oh, this is a Cedric. This is a Cedric Diggory top. Yes. I'm so hot. There's so much here. Are we done? Is that time? That's time. I feel like we've got quite a lot on. Well done, everybody. I'm not gonna lie, that was much harder than I thought. I am seriously hot as gebundled. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the puns, to be honest with you. It's time for us to get serious. No, Calvin, that was good. Don't say that was a really good one. Come on. Now, while I take some of this off, here is a quick clue as to where we're going next.
Amazing! Just with my voice.
Fortuna Major.
It's all right. Go in.
Thank you.
This Back to Hogwarts Day is all about our community, celebrating with as many fans as we can, regardless of where you are. Now, having said that, I'm feeling a little bit out of place right now as a Hufflepuff sat here in the Gryffindor Common Room. Luckily for me, I've got a special guest lined up, one that's going to help me feel a little bit more at home. Please welcome legendary Gryffindor, Tanitra Porter, who plays Rose Granger Weasley in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Hello!
Hello!
How are you today?
I'm good. Extra good now that I got this cool robe.
We've got our own names on our robes, and this is one of the coolest things ever, and I swear if they don't let us take these home, I'm going to be really upset.
It's going in my purse. I've already decided.
Okay, look, I feel like we need to ask you a couple of questions. We need to get to know you a little bit more, because you kind of are the superstar here, okay? Can you quickly set up Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the plot for us, please?
Well, it's 19 years after the Battle of Hogwarts, and we're basically seeing a grown-up Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione and the characters that we know and love, but they're older and they're taking on maybe the only challenge more scary than Voldemort. Parenthood.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And you kind of are watching this dual story of Harry Potter and his trying to navigate this new world, and then his son and the next generation of witches and wizards, Albus Potter and Rose Granger Weasley, who's the daughter of Ron and Hermione, and also Scorpius Malfoy, the son of Draco Malfoy.
Your character, Rose, is the daughter of two of the most iconic characters, Ron and Hermione. Now, what does it mean to be part of the next generation of Hogwarts?
I think for Rose, who, for me anyway, is just this fun, sassy, ambitious girl, it means a lot. You got the double barrel. Like, I understand that.
That's such a good word for it.
Yeah, like Albus it's a big deal being the son of Harry Potter and having the name Albus and carrying everything that is encompassed in that. But when you're a Granger Weasley and you got to hold that hyphen, and I like to think of Rose as the Blue Ivy of the Wizarding world.
I like what you've done there.
Yeah, because I mean Hermione's obviously the Beyonce, and I think that is something you see the idea of how do I carry on that legacy but also step out of that shadow a little bit.
Now, I do have to ask, do you have any of your favourite moments in the show for me now?
I do actually, and it's not a part I'm in the wings like every night. It's there's a big part where we see Hagrid for the first time, and Hagrid is massive and he starts at a height as well, so this energy suddenly takes up the stage, and you look all the way up there and there's Hagrid in this big bush of hair and beard, and every time it catches me, every time I'm like, oh gosh, here he comes. Like,
As well as all things Harry Potter today, we're also celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban film, of course. Now, what's your favourite memory of watching that film?
one part of the film that always leaves an impression on me is, you know when the night bus shows up?
Got it just down there.
The night bus shows up to pick up all the lost wizards, and Harry's down there on the floor. And the guy does his little spiel with the card, and he goes, all aboard, and blah, 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 puts it into it, and he looks, and he goes, what are you doing down there? It leaves such an impression on me. What are you doing down there? I fell over. What you fall over for? Didn't do it on purpose. Well, come on then. And it's just something about the way he delivers.
That was the most amazing rendition of that, by the way. What's your Patronus?
It's a bobcat.
That's quite cool.
I think it's cool. I mean, at first I was like, oh, maybe a puma would have been something.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna get a cat, like
bro, any cat's cool, man. I'm a penguin. Yeah, see, there you go. The pause was enough there. Yeah.
Penguins are cute.
It ain't fighting off anything.
No, I believe in you. You could
waddle. It will waddle.
To success,
though.
Waddle to
It will
success.
slide at them. Yeah, but
Mine's a bobcat.
I remember listening to the audiobook of when I was a kid, and it always used to terrify me because you'd listen to the Dementors, the rattling breath and stuff, and it was so brilliantly done, and it's so amazingly described in the books. And then when you see it on screen, you go, that is exactly what I expected.
All the terror, yeah.
They recreated the Dementors to exactly what I expected them to be, and I thought that was really, really cool. Now, actually, on the Dementors, as creepy as they are, I'm actually off to now find out about the work that went into bringing them to life on screen. But Tanitra, don't go anywhere, because you are a fountain of knowledge. I need you here. I think we're going to see you a little bit later.
I'll stay, just
Love
for you.
Yes, come on. One dance. I'm ready.
It is not in the nature of a Dementor to be forgiving.
Now, when it comes to Harry Potter, I'm as much of a fan of the films as I am fascinated by how they were made. I am thrilled to welcome Joe Scott, the senior animatronic designer from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, as he joins us for a deep dive into how he and his team brought the Dementors to life on screen. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Now, off camera, we were talking a lot about these guys, and actually, do you know what? I used to find them very scary, but quite cute.
Without their capes, they're lovely.
So this is them derobed.
Exactly.
I love that. And this design is absolutely fascinating. Now, mate, I am going to have to ask you a few questions. How do you even start with a creation like this?
Yeah, so that's one half the mould, and this is the other half. And you put fiberglass in the mould, and it comes out like that. Cleaned up.
Yeah.
Painted.
Yeah.
And it looks like that.
Are there any details you can share with us that, fans may have not spotted in the films?
Well, when we started on the film, the director wanted a very unique look for the way the Dementors moved. And so the initial idea was to film them underwater and get all that lovely movement.
Waviness of it.
Yeah, exactly. And so we did lots and lots of tests with that, and then in the end, we even had a stuntman in robes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If you could highlight one of the Dementor scenes in the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban film that is a good illustration of your specific work, could you talk us through it?
Well, because they were CGI characters, I really like the bit in the train when the Dementor comes in and moves, opens the door, yeah?
Without actually touching the handle?
Yeah, so we did that underwater as a test.
Did you?
Really, with a small puppet.
Oh, I love
that opened the door. So I really love that because we kind of informed that scene by doing all these tests.
That is so cool. Now, there's also a well-known scene featuring the Dementors attacking a Quidditch game, where like the umbrella flies past, but actually it's the robe of the Dementor. How was the creature department involved in bringing that to life?
So apart from these small ones, we also made big ones,
How
full
big?
size,
Full size?
like your size.
Wow.
And then they would have been scanned, and then the digital department would have been able to use all that data and make them into the CGI characters later.
These were made for the Prisoner of Azkaban, weren't they? And we're on the 20th anniversary of that very film.
Wow.
I know.
It's been that long.
It's gone fast, I'm gonna be honest. You are such a creative man. To be able to even like get this done, I wouldn't even know how to start, mate. It's people like you that make the magic of these kind of films come to life. I've learned so much as well, and I never learn anything really, to be fair. And thank you so much for continuing to watch along at home. Let's have a look at some of the Dementors in action. Now, it's no secret that I'm a massive fan of the game of Quidditch, and today I put my love of the game to the ultimate test. Get ready. It's time for a Quidditch quiz with a difference. And you know what that means? Another attempt at a segment named for me. Here we go. It's time to introduce the No Quaffle Quick Quidditch Quiz. That was quite good. You know that was quite good. I'm happy with that. It's not great. Look, I have in my hand a series of golden envelopes. Each of them contains a deceptively tricky Quidditch trivia question. I have no idea what they might be, but it's my job to answer them as quickly as I can. Now, for every correct answer, I'll get a quaffle, and for every incorrect answer, a bludger. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, come with me. Now, I told you, it's not going to be easy, but until I can get my hands on Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, this is as close to playing Quidditch as I'm ever going to get. Be sure to play along at home and put your answers in the comments. Just try to keep up with me if you can. Right. Oh, my God. I can't even read it. How many balls are involved in one game of Quidditch? There's 4. Yes. God, it's so windy! Who are Ron's favourite Quidditch team? The Chudley Cannons! I'm smashing this! Right, the Golden Snitch was originally designed by A as a way of keeping precious stones safe. It would fly away if stolen. B as a substitute for an endangered beast. Or C, be a small device capable of scouting an area for muggles. Or D, to make the game of Quidditch harder. It's B, substitute for an endangered beast. If Ravenclaw are winning 180 to 20 against Hufflepuff, but Hufflepuff seek and catch the Golden Snitch, who wins the game? Ravenclaw. I'm amazing! Are you amazing? I feel like we're smashing this. How many chases are there in a Quidditch game? 2. Wow! Which team won the 1994 Quidditch World Cup? Ireland. Yes! I love this game. Who is the first character to mention Quidditch to Harry Potter? Ron Weasley. Who? Malfoy. No! Oh my God. I think after all, I might be better suited staying on the ground. It's time to check in on Count the Snitch. We're over halfway. How many have you seen? And now, one of the prizes. You've seen the merch bundle. Here is the Firebolt replica. Calvin, bring it in. Remember, to be in with the chance of winning, you need to visit the URL in the video caption, agree to the terms and conditions, and enter your contact information. And Calvin, take it away.
And as a reminder, this competition is only available to those of you watching from the UK and Ireland, with full T's and C's available when you enter.
That's right, Calvin, well done. Now, where to next, you might wonder? Well, I'm not too sure about you, but I could definitely do with sitting down for a nice cup of tea.
You shall discover if you possess the sight. Hello, I am Professor Trelawney. Together we shall cast ourselves into the future.
Now, it doesn't take a crystal ball to work out where we are next. It is, of course, the Divination Classroom, made famous in The Prisoner of Azkaban. And we're here to dip our toes into the weird and wonderful world of tasseomancy. That's tea leaf reading to you and me. Now, I have a parchment here. I've got instructions for us, taken from Professor Trelawney herself in the Prisoner of Azkaban film. Are you ready? Here we go. Take the cup of the person sitting opposite you. The truth lies buried like a sentence deep within a book, waiting to be read. But first, you must broaden your minds. First, you must look beyond. Pretty sure she just means have a little look in the cup and see what it's saying. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a bird. That is a bird. Do you know, I've got a cheat sheet. There's quite a few of these. What are we looking at here? So, that's what we've got. I'm a bit worried. We've either got the angel, which is the bearer of good news, especially in love, happiness as well as assured, or we've got ants, which is an evil omen and impending difficulties. Do you know, I just can't make this out. But it's about you. What can you see there? I want you to write in the comments, what are we looking at here? Because I've got a cheat sheet, and I'll tell you how we're going to look in the future. Talking about looking ahead to the future, I really do wish that I could see the future in my tea leaves, or if not the future, maybe a few answers. It would certainly help with what's to come.
Ooh, whoa. Your aura is pulsing, dear. Are you in the beyond? I think you are.
Sure.
Welcome back to the Gryffindor Common Room, and it's time for us to put our love of Harry Potter to the test. And this is my final shot at coming up with a segment name that isn't terrible. Here we go.
The Back to Hogwarts Tri-Via Tournament.
Yes! Come on, I think I've finally done it. Whoever waves their rattle first gets to answer, and as always, we'd love for you to play along at home as well. Put your answers in the comments, and let's see how many we get right. And we are competing right now, okay? Now, Tanitra, are you feeling confident? I'm feeling quietly confident because I'm a super fan.
No, I feel good. I feel ready.
Now, for every answer that I get right, I'm going to get a Hufflepuff badger.
And for every answer I get right, I'll get a Gryffindor lion.
The badger's cooler. I know the lion's like more regal. The badger can burrow.
Yeah, but have you heard a lion roar?
Have you heard a badger squeak?
That's a good point.
Exactly. Here we go. What creature is depicted in the emblem for Gryffindor House? Oh, I went the wrong way!
I win. It's a lion!
I mean, they better get harder than this.
What is the incantation of the summoning charm?
Accio. Oh no, Accio! Accio, I got that one. Thank you very much. The Divination Classroom is at the top of which Hogwarts tower? Go.
North!
No! No! That's actually quite hard.
How long did the Gryffindor Common Room set take filmmakers to build? Closest guess wins.
5 months.
8 months.
Yay! What was it? 3 months. It was 3 months. How many of you got that at home, actually, as well? Right, next question. Here we go. What is Professor Trelawney's first name? That was equal there, so we're going to say it in 3, 2, 1.
Sybil!
Yeah!
Both winners. What is the incantation used to summon the Dark Mark?
Mors Mordre!
Oh, yeah, I didn't have that one.
Yeah. Which of Peter Pettigrew's fingers is missing? The pink finger. No, this one.
Index! This one!
Is it index?
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna say pinky until
Yeah,
you
I
got it
thought
wrong.
Sure.
When is Lord Voldemort's birthday? 31st of December.
These questions are solid, mate. Okay, more.
In which year can Hogwarts students take care of magical creatures as a school?
Number 3, the 3rd year. Thank you very much. What is Albus Dumbledore's full name? Oh my God, I named my cats after this.
Wait. Albus, Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore. I love the use of Brian in that name. I love it.
I love the way he goes, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
He always says, he goes, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore. Oh no, I want more questions. Is that us?
Oh no, who won? It's the important part. I knew I'd win.
I feel like we're now less friends than we were before.
Oh, we're never speaking again.
Yeah. I get really competitive about that kind of stuff.
Bad blood now.
Yeah, I didn't, they're great questions, man. Demetria, you have been so brilliant. Thank you all so much for joining me on this magical journey. There's still time to enter Spot the Snitch, so go back, rewatch this video, and make sure you haven't missed any along the way. Now, if you're watching from the UK or Ireland, to enter, you're going to need to visit the URL in the video caption, agree to the terms and conditions, and enter your answer and contact information. Now, you can enter the competition up until the 9th of September at 11:59 p.m, after which the entry will be closed. We're going to be randomly choosing the winner from those of you with a correct snitch count. Before you go, be sure to click below to subscribe to the Harry Potter YouTube channel, the official Harry Potter YouTube channel. All that's left to say really is a big thank you for helping me celebrate one of my favourite days of the year. And make sure that you remember the magic of Hogwarts is always here waiting for you. Happy Back to Hogwarts Day, everybody. I love you.